topic, and let's talk about my girl, Wendy Williams. How you doing? So we got the latest on Miss Wendy, and it looks like she has fired her court-appointed attorney for not, filing the paperwork to get the ball rolling on this trial by jury because she's ready to get up out of this goddamn guardianship. And it seems like this court-appointed lawyer is dragging her damn feet. And Wendy's like, oh, bitch, this is my life. Why? What are you doing? Like, I'm not trying to be cooped up in this place. And I'm glad that she's well enough, because y'all keep saying this, that she's incapacitated. Like she in a bed drooling. Don't remember who the hell she is. But we've seen her recently in the recent interviews, and she seems copacetic. She seems well aware. I mean, I do believe that maybe there is some damage to her from all the drinking and stuff that she's done, as well as all her other ailments. But for the most part, she's well aware of where she is and who she is and her family and all that other stuff. And I feel like at this point, she should be around her family. And I don't think she needs to be in this guardianship. So, sources told TMZ on Wednesday that Williams terminated her court-appointed attorney, Linda Redlinsky, after she failed to file paperwork to get the ball rolling on a trial by jury. The former talk show host, who's 60, reportedly told Redlinsky she wanted the trial to decide whether or not she needed the guardianship, but her attorney reportedly declined her request. Reps for Wendy did not immediately respond to page 6's request for comment. The firing comes less than 2 weeks after Williams' family said they were looking for an esteemed and honest attorney to help the former radio star. The former talk show host also previously claimed she had never met her guardianship attorney, Robert Kaplan, who previously alleged she needed a lifelong care due to her frontotemporal dementia and aphasia diagnosis. So now Williams has been fighting to get out of the conservatorship, which she claims has left her with next to nothing. The media personality is currently living in an assisted living facility in New York City, which she likened to a luxury prison. Now, earlier this month, Williams called into the Breakfast Club to share her side of the story after her niece revealed she was trapped in a care center. Now, Williams called their conservatorship emotional abuse, claiming they took her pets away and limited her internet access. She said, I am not cognitively impaired, but I feel like I'm in prison. I'm definitely isolated. To talk to these people who live in here, that is not my cup of tea. I keep the door closed, she said of her day-to-day activities. I watch TV, I listen to the radio, I watch the window, I sit here, and my life goes by. Now, Williams claims she only has $15 to her name due to legal situation. Now, days after the interview, insiders told the Post that Williams believes her court-appointed guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, is taking advantage of her. And I do believe I have a picture of the attorney who is, taking advantage of the situation. Yeah, that's the attorney that Wendy fired. She said they've taken away everything from her. This is what the source shared, comparing the situation to Britney Spears. Now, a New York judge placed Wendy under guardianship in 2022 amid her financial and health woes. At the time, her bank, Wells Fargo, suggested she was an incapacitated person and was subject to undue influence and financial exploitation. And while Williams voluntarily entered the agreement to protect her assets, one of her former lawyers suggested she may not have fully understood the situation. So I do feel like, you know what? If Wendy feels at a point that, look, I do feel like she's going to need care for the rest of her life. That just goes without saying, especially with all the ailments and things that she has that's going on. So she definitely needs to have the best doctors. She definitely needs to have the someone there to care for her, like maybe a home health aide or something or another. She could have somebody there to help her with that. But as far as her being in this guardianship, I can understand why they're saying like maybe she needs a guardianship because with her with the dementia and stuff, there's going to be people coming in and out of her life, taking advantage of her and spending up all her damn money. And that's why what the fears and stuff are. But you know what? If she feels and her family feels that this is not something that they want, and she has proven that she's putting in the work to get herself healthy and better mentally and spiritually and physically, then why can't y'all just grant her this thing? Why can't you just, as an attorney, get the paperwork rolling to get her out of the care of this government prison and surrounded by people who genuinely care about her? Now, If it becomes a situation similar to Britney Spears, was like, oh, see, y'all wanted her to be free. Y'all wanted her out of this conservatorship. You didn't want her to have to be in this situation no more. And you wanted her to get to a place and she ends up getting taken advantage of. Then you want to know something? That's just a bridge that she's going to have to cross and deal with. Because, what I always say, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Or was it Nicole Scherzinger that sang that in a song? So, if this is what she wants, let her have it. But then they got to realize, like, if she does get it taken advantage of by her own family, those are the repercussions on her actions because that's what she wants. She doesn't want to be in this luxurious prison. She wants to be surrounded by her family and friends. She wants to be with her father, especially because that's going to be a thing where her father, who's in his 90s, if he passes away, then he's got to, that's going to be some emotional stuff that she's got to deal with also. And for her being isolated, that's only going to make her situation worse. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story and the latest development on Wendy Williams and this battle for her to get out of this crazy guardianship? So whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.